Good morning and welcome to another edition of Whiteboard Monday here at Register Real Estate Advisors. I'm Shannon Register, the broker and owner, and today I want to talk to you about some of your options if you are not a resident in the United States. It doesn't necessarily mean that you can't own property. So I want to go over a few different features for you or someone you know that may live outside the U.S. or who lives in the U.S. and wants to buy other properties outside the U.S. or who lives in the U.S. but doesn't have a Social Security number and wants to buy property. So let's get started with how to find international listings. This is not only international listings, but this is also listings outside of the state of Texas. You can go to har.com and find listings outside of the state of Texas, as well as inside the state of Texas, and also outside of the United States. So if you're thinking about buying a property outside of the U.S., or rental property, or purchasing a property, you can look in the HAR database to find those properties. The second thing I want to talk to you about is the foreign borrower loan. A lot of people are not familiar with the different loans for foreign nationals. This particular loan, the foreign borrower loan, has very specific criteria. It has to be a vacation home or a second home. The family has to be here in the U.S. and or they could be here in the U.S. They don't have to be. But it may be someone who lives and works in another country but comes here often to the U.S., either for work or vacation. So this is the type of profile of the person who would use the foreign borrower loan. It is a one-time purchase, and it must be a second home, and the borrower cannot reside in the U.S. They can only come here to visit. They would have to put 25% down payment on the loan when they purchase the home, and they would get a rate between 7 and 8% currently. So it's a little bit higher than our standard rates, but still not a bad rate. The last thing that I want to talk to you about are people who don't have a Social Security number that do live here in the U.S. Usually if you don't have a Social Security number, you have no credit. And most people think if they have no social and they have no credit, they can't purchase a home. So the I-10, if you have an I-10 number, you can still purchase a home. As long as you are someone who pays taxes in the United States, even if you have no social, and even if you have no credit, as long as you pay taxes in the United States, you can do a loan based on an I-10 number. You put about 30% down on the home. You have to live in the U.S., but you would have a work permit here as well. And you work in the U.S. and report that income. So all you need is that I-10 number to be able to go out and purchase a home just like your neighbor down the street. If you have any questions about any of these loan programs, how you could qualify, or if you need help finding a property, please don't hesitate to give us a call here at Register Real Estate Advisors, 281-288-3500. See you soon for another edition of Whiteboard Monday.